Great day, great day. So, I was trying to leave this message on a short, and YouTube wouldn't let me. So, all is well. I said, hey, let me go live then. So, great day to all, especially my goddesses. So, I'm going to make it a quick message. Like, why not? I know you got other things to do. But I found it very important and quite intriguing. That's a message I couldn't share. That ultimately, you might be successful in your life, but if you feel like you're still losing, you're still pleasing everyone but you're still in a place of putting yourself last, like you're seeking approval, right, from someone else. Meanwhile, speaking to yourself like crap. I mean, if someone else spoke to you the way that you spoke to you in your head, you wouldn't talk to them again, right? Ask me how I know. Ask me, right? So, a year ago today, I decided that I would take a month for myself for my birthday and come over to Mexico and just see what came. And it did not take long, right? Before I realized that this was an energy that I was not familiar with and that it was an energy that I wanted in my life. Now, what I did know is that I wasn't necessarily happy in the situation that I was in. I wasn't necessarily happy with the way everything was going in my life. And of course, we're not asking for a time for anything to be perfect, but we do know when we're either in something too long, excuse me, where we are giving of ourselves too much and it's not being returned, where we are putting ourselves last and we are unappreciated, neglected, forgotten, and tired, and feeling like enough is enough and you have to make a change. So, I personally, as a dominatrix for over a decade, a hypnotist, and as well a coach for women to help you stop sacrificing the most important things to you, I do not necessarily push women in one way or another. I just help women understand what a paradise in your own life would look like, right? What that means to you. I've created Nice Girl Rehab at nicegirl.com, which is going to officially launch on my birthday, oop, oop, next week, Tuesday, September 2nd. And nicegirlrehab.com, you will be able to see the 8-step formula that helped me from going to seeking approval outside of myself, right? Which led me to getting degrees for my parents' approval, right? Led me to doing things which ultimately was just me trying to go under a program of being too nice. And that's okay, right? I personally learned my lesson on what it looks like to be too nice. And I created a framework based on what I have done to take myself from that space to creating a life that I wanted to live, that I don't have to wait for, that I don't have to wait until I'm old and decrepit and my body stops moving or something isn't as healthy as it used to be. Because ultimately, women in our current state are getting to a space where we are creating less health in our lives. I'll put it that way, right? We don't recognize that giving and draining ourselves and being unhappy and unheard and unseen and seeking approval, trying to be too nice, and what that actually ends up being in our life, because that is the opposite.